Aubrey Plaza, whose full name is Aubrey Christina Plaza, born on June 26, 1984, in Wilmington, Delaware, has long stood out as one of the most unconventional yet magnetic talents in contemporary film and television. Known for her dry wit, understated delivery, and unexpected career choices, she has carved out a space for herself that blurs the lines between comedy and drama, mischief and sincerity. Before she became a familiar face on screen, Plaza grew up the eldest of three sisters in a working-class household. Her parents, Bernadette and David, were barely out of their teens when she was born, and she often recalled the determination and grit they showed as they worked multiple jobs, studied at night, and steadily built their professional lives, her mother becoming an attorney and her father a financial advisor. With Puerto Rican heritage from her father's side, along with Taino and Basque roots, and Irish lineage through her mother, Plaza grew up surrounded by a blend of cultural influences. She spent much of her early life with both her Irish grandparents and her Puerto Rican relatives, developing a strong sense of identity from both sides of her family. Aubrey Plaza has an estimated net worth of $8 million. She has amassed this impressive sum from her successful career, endorsements, and business ventures. As a child, she was shy and introverted, yet her inner world was full of imagination. She gravitated toward movies, often staging her own little performances. That changed significantly in middle school when she discovered community theater, which provided an outlet for her creativity and helped her shed her timid shell. She was raised in a very Catholic environment, attending Ursuline Academy, an all-girls Catholic school where she threw herself into a wide range of activities. She served as student council president, acted in local productions with the Wilmington Drama League and Delaware Theater Company, and even dabbled in filmmaking, crafting short projects as a hobby. At just 16, she represented her school at a youth leadership conference hosted by Joe Biden. Around this time, she also developed a love for independent cinema. Working at a video store introduced her to directors like John Waters and Christopher Guest, whose quirky, offbeat approaches to storytelling resonated deeply with her. Waters' dark satire Serial Mom struck a particular chord, sparking her fascination with unusual humor and unconventional characters. By 2001, Plaza was honing her skills further. She attended a summer program at the New York Film Academy before graduating from high school the following year and enrolling at New York University's Tisch School of the Arts. There she pursued film and television production, graduating in 2006. But her real breakthrough during those years came from immersing herself in improvisational comedy. In 2004, she began training and performing at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, an experience she later described as exhilarating and addictive. The underground comedy scene pushed her creativity and gave her the confidence to embrace unpredictability. She also worked internships that kept her close to the entertainment industry, including a stint at Saturday Night Live and Time as an NBC page, even making a brief appearance on 30 Rock. Those early experiences sharpened her comedic instincts and gave her a taste of the television world she would soon enter fully. Her film debut came in 2009 with Mystery Team, but the real turning point was her audition for the new sitcom Parks and Recreation. Initially, the producers imagined Amy Poehler's character having a ditzy blonde assistant, but Plaza proposed something entirely different, an apathetic, sharp-witted intern who only worked for college credit and didn't care about her job. That suggestion became April Ludgate, the deadpan foil to Poehler's eternally optimistic Leslie Knope. Plaza played April from 2009 until 2015, quickly becoming a fan favorite and establishing herself as one of the show's breakout stars. Around the same time, Plaza was building her film resume. She appeared in Funny People, 2009, opposite Seth Rogen, a role she prepared for by braving real stand-up stages in New York, and soon followed with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, 2010, where she brought her trademark sardonic bite to the character of Julie Powers. But her first leading role came in 2012 with Safety Not Guaranteed, a quirky indie comedy in which she played a magazine intern investigating a mysterious man's time travel ad. Her performance drew widespread praise, winning her the Young Hollywood Award for Breakthrough Performance. Over the next few years, Plaza continued to pursue offbeat projects. She starred in The To-Do List in 2013 and voiced characters in animated series such as The Legend of Korra. She even lent her voice to Grumpy Cat in a Lifetime holiday special, a choice both unusual and fitting for her brand of humor. She also began collaborating with director Jeff Baena, who would later become her husband, starring in his 2014 film Life After Beth. By 2016, she was branching into broader comedies like Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, where she earned praise for playing the wild and rebellious Tatiana. That same year, she also appeared in Dirty Grandpa alongside Robert De Niro and Zac Efron, and showed her darker side in recurring appearances as contract killer Cat Adams on Criminal Minds. Her ability to balance light-hearted comedy with sinister roles made her an increasingly versatile performer. Her career took another leap in 2017 when she both starred in and produced two Sundance premieres, The Little Hours and Ingrid Goes West. The former was a black comedy about nuns behaving badly, while the latter offered a sharp critique of social media obsession. Plaza's portrayal of an unstable woman desperate to befriend an influencer earned high critical acclaim and won the Independent Spirit Award for Best First Feature. Around the same time, she took on one of her most ambitious television roles in FX's Legion, where she played the enigmatic Lenny Busker. Originally written as a middle-aged man, the character was reimagined for Plaza, who insisted on keeping the dialogue intact to avoid gendered limitations. The result was a performance that critics hailed as transformative, with Plaza channeling both menace and vulnerability in ways that recalled the theatricality of David Bowie. In the following years, she continued experimenting. She starred in the horror reboot Child's Play, 2019, played a central role in the holiday romantic comedy Happiest Season, 2020, and impressed critics with her turn in the psychological drama Black Bear that same year, a performance many considered one of her best. She also explored directing with the Showtime anthology Cinema Toast, and even co-authored a children's book, The Legend of the Christmas Witch. Her work reached a new peak with the 2022 crime drama Emily the Criminal, which she both produced and headlined. Playing a struggling woman pulled into the world of credit card fraud, Plaza delivered a performance that critics described as layered, gripping, and one of the strongest of the year. That same year, she joined HBO's The White Lotus in its second season, portraying Harper, a lawyer vacationing in Sicily. The role earned her Emmy and Golden Globe nominations, further solidifying her as a serious dramatic actress. Recognition followed quickly. Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2023, and she hosted Saturday Night Live for the first time, showcasing her comedic versatility. She also took the stage in an off-Broadway production of Danny and the Deep Blue Sea with Christopher Abbott, earning strong reviews for her dramatic range. In 2024, Plaza continued her streak of bold choices. She appeared in Francis Ford Coppola's long-awaited epic Megalopolis, starred in My Old Ass, and joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Rio Vidal in Agatha All Along. She also reunited with Parks and Recreation co-star Nick Offerman for a Super Bowl commercial and signed on to work with her early inspiration, John Waters, on his film adaptation of Liarmouth. Plaza's personal life has also drawn attention. She has spoken openly about her attraction to both men and women, and once nearly eloped with Michael Cera during their brief relationship after filming Scott Pilgrim. She later built a decade-long partnership with Jeff Baena, marrying him in 2021 in a small backyard ceremony. Their relationship ended quietly in 2024, and tragically, Baena died by suicide the following year, an event that deeply affected Plaza. She has faced health challenges as well, including a stroke at age 20 and a later transient ischemic attack while filming Parks and Recreation. Despite these difficulties, she has continued her career with resilience. A recreational basketball player, she has even endured 2 ACL tears from the sport, the most recent in 2024. Through it all, Aubrey Plaza has remained unpredictable and authentic, refusing to be typecast or confined to one lane. Whether playing a sardonic sidekick, a psychologically complex antihero, or stepping into producing and directing, she has consistently brought originality to her work. Her path has been unconventional, at times chaotic, but always uniquely her own, making her one of the most distinctive figures in Hollywood today.